Hello friends, welcome to the today's session. Today we are going to discuss about few of the questions on CPU scheduling algorithm. So before going into the lecture, let us say our anthem. Crack GATE and ESE with India's largest learning platform, none other than Unacademy. Get Plus subscription and access unlimited and live recorded lectures from India's topmost educators. So myself is Srinivasarao Sir, having 17 years of GATE experience with a high success rate, also worked with industry as a database admin and system admin. Throughout my journey of Gate, I taught in many premium academies, including Gate Forum, Gate Academy, and Medis too. So let us take the subscription in an academy to get the full content of full subjects according to syllabi. So use my referral code to get the 10% off. Even BTech passed out students can able to write the GATE examination to get the MTech as well as PhD in topmost institutes, including IIITs and central universities. So don't hesitate, don't neglect to take the admission. Once you get the admission, then you're going to get the full-fledged content as far as your curriculum are. So you will also get live test and quizzes also available. As long as you're listening pre-classes, then you're going to miss such kind of important stuff. So this is the 2 years description. The before one is a 12-month subscription, so 10% off you will get. Here also you will get 10% off. All second year, third year students, please opt for 24 months subscription because you are going to get n number of recaps of the same lecture. So this is the schedule which I want to discuss as upcoming in the month of August. You can take the screenshot. If there is any modification, immediately I will notify in the before class. But as far as this, we are going according to that. Tomorrow we are going to learn about fork and thread concept. So let's crack GATE CSC. Subscribe to Unacademy YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon for the latest notification. Please like the lecture and give me like as well as give your valuable comments. Use my referral code to get the admission into Unacademy. Let's crack it. So this is the first question, friends. So use a pen and paper. Without pen and paper, don't try it. Don't give any kind of blind answers. Use a pen and paper and tell me what is the answer of this CPU scheduling first question. So please analyze the question properly. What is the scheduling algorithm we want to use? Please use it. See that every question is important. See that every question you're supposed to take as serious. You feel that this is an examination only. So I will conduct the poll. Please analyze this question properly. Take pen and paper. I want to go for preemptive priority. So see that first CPU is executing, then IO is executing, and the 10 is given as a low priority. So using that, please understand what will be the correct answer and see that their arrival times are different arrival times are mentioned 0, 50 and 100. These are the important things you need to observe before going to solve the question. So let me start the poll. So be ready, all of you. So don't give answer unless and until timer is completed. Don't give answer unless and until timer is completed. So give a proper answer. Please see that every question is 100% required may come in the GATE examination or any kind of PSUs or NET and UGC. So please type your answers, friends. Please type your answers. So many are coming with option C. And please see that your arrival times are coming in a different orders as like this. Any other answer from audience, please? So option A is coming. So let me discuss this once. Please see. So as we are using prior to preemptive, so you say the processes they have arrived at 0 and 50 and 100. And the preemptions are allowed in this. So we are starting with 0. The only one process is available in the ready queue at the time. The one process is process A. So we are going to process it even though it has got low priority because only one process is left. So it is going to be executed 50 units. Up to the next arrival I can able to execute it. The next arrival is up to 50. So I can execute 50 units. You can also please help me through comments or through chat. So the balance is a 50 here. So duration of 0 to 50 and one more process has come, that is process B. So now your queue consists of process A as well as process B. Now you observe. So whenever two processes are there, now we want to have the concept called priority. So I am having the concept of priority and that two preemptions are allowed, we say. And what is going to happen between A and B, we start thinking the priority now. So this is a low priority means the other lower number is going to get the high priority. Indirectly, this is your high priority only. Now therefore, I can able to process B and which is going to be executed up to next arrival time. The next arrival time is 100. So I can execute one more 50 units here. Now the balance is 300. And now exactly 103 processes are inside ABC. C process is also arrived. Now among that we come to know that this is your higher priority. So therefore I can able to process C. How many units? Now you can tell me that how many units the C can able to process. Only 50 units or full 200 units I can give, right? Because that is only the higher priority even you compare every time. So we are going to get full. So it becomes 0. Now 100 plus 200, it is a 300. So up to here, all of you are perfect, no doubt, I guess. Then after that, the C is going to enter into its IO. So how many units it requires? IO 500 units. So 300 to, if I am writing as 800, is your C's IO. This is a C's IO up to 800. Now during that there is a race between two processes, that is A and B, because C is not there in the race. Now by taking A and B we come to know that the B is having high priority because it has got the high priority than A. So by comparing A and B, the B is going to be the high priority every time till this 800. So therefore you see that C is not going to come once again because its completion is being done after IO is done. and your IO time is going to be overlapped with your CPU time. Therefore, what is happening here? I can execute completely 300 units of time here. So I am executing 300 units. So the B is processed, and 300 to 300 I can execute. So I am taking up to 600. The B got executed. The only one process left, that is A. Then after that, you see the B is going to enter into, please understand, the B is going to enter into its IO after executing 300 units of time. Its IO is, this is the B's IO. The B's IO, your 600 plus your 500, it is about 1100. Now tell me friends, remaining we don't require. Why? Because at what time the B would complete its first operation, IO operation using preemptive priority, that's what 1100. Clear? Any doubts, friends? Okay, so let's crack the next question. So, good evening, all of you. Once again, those who joined. So, now come to the next question. So, this kind of questions, very good questions I formed. Please observe all the scheduling algorithms I covered. Please observe carefully, try to solve them. I hope so. This will be beneficial to all of you. Let's solve the second question. This is the second question. Analyze this. So see the order of execution: CPU, IO, CPU, and see that 3 to 1 are the first instance priority, and these priorities are changed to 1 to 3 from next instance onwards. Please friends, observe carefully, analyze the question carefully. First priority is a 3 to 1, then the reverse priority is being changed to 1 to 3 from the next instance of the execution concern. Then higher number gets higher priority only. This is your high priority. This is your high priority. So find the idle time of the CPU using preemptive priority. So here also preemptions are allowed using priority scheduling. So how much time the CPU is under idle? So please understand arrival times carefully: 0, 10 and 15. So now let me start the poll. I will give 3 minutes time. Solve it. Ready, all of you? Yeah, please give more thumb symbols here. So come to this, take the poll. Don't type your answer till I say, all of you. That's what my request. Don't type your answer. Still much time is there. Don't respond immediately. Before giving me answer, think one more time. Very good, very good. Ashok Verma, Riya, very good. Time up, friends. Now you can type your answers. So, what will be the answer? 14. From others, please respond others. 12. So, do you want me to discuss this question, friends? Do you want me to discuss this? No. Yes. So, once see, so please let us look at carefully. Change the priorities twice, but that is the logic in this question. So the first priority for the first CPU burst time, second priority is the second CPU burst time. The first priority is given as 3 to 1 and the second priority is given as 1 to 3. And a high get a high priority, high number get high priority. So now you observe, so initially we are executing this. So process arrival time 0, only one process is left, that's P1. So execute P1 up to next arrival time. What is your next arrival time of the process? 10. So I am happily execute process P1 up to 10. So as our burst time is only 6, so I executed only up to 6, and P1 after executing up to 10 it is idle, we know. Once after completion of your P1 it enters into it IO. So this is your P1 IO. It once again come after 5 units. So you guessed that exactly 15 the P1 will wake up for the second execution. So this is also done. Now you see exactly at 10 the other process has come, only one process is left in that is only P2. P3 is not yet arrived. So P2 is executed 5 units of time, no doubt, because the next arrival time of the process is 15. So from 10 to 15 I can busy the show with the CPU. The process P2 got executed. Once P2 got executed, then it is going to enter into IO. Then P2 IO is going to start. This is a P2 IO. It will wake up exactly at some time like 23. So by 23 it is going to wake up. Now you observe exactly 15. One more process is added by name P3 and myself P1 is going to also is going to wake up P1. Now you see the P3 priority is 1 here and P1 priority is also 1 here. Please understand. P3 priority is 1 here and P1 priority is next time it is going to be 1 here. whenever priorities are same, we have to take the process which has got the lowest arrival time. So what is the lowest arrival time? Here it is a P1 only. The P1 is going to be processed once again by pushing back P3. So P1 is executed. How many units I can able to execute? That's what very important. How many units I can execute? I need 7. Can I execute 7? Yes, because the P2 is woke up by 23. Up to 23, I am only higher priority than your P3. So it is going to be executed up to 22. So P1 got completed. It's out of the race now. So now you see the other process which is in the queue is a P2. So P3 is wake up by 23. So therefore the P2 can be executed here. So now you see the P2 is executing. How many units the P2 can execute? Here P3 na. So the P3 can execute how many units the P3 can execute? Only only one unit the P3 can execute. So balance is 13. Please understand. So up to 23 the P3 can execute. Now exactly see the continuation Gantt chart here. By 23 P3 is in the queue and P2 is woke up now. So this is after completion of P2 IO, P2 woke up now. Now you compare P3 and P2. So P3 priority first time, I am looking at the first time only 1, and your next P2 priority is a 2. As I said that higher number gets higher priority, so 2 is greater than 1. Again the P2 is going to be pushed. So P2 is going to be executed and next of its 10 units, that is up to 33 it is going to execute. After that the only one process is there, that is a P3. The P3 is going to be executed, it's 13 units, that is a 46. Then after that it enter into IO. How many units it is going to enter into IO? You please see 10 units is going to enter into IO. So this is your P3 IO. So here the CPU is going to be kept idle from 46 to 56. So now you observe friends, here 4 units are idle, here 10 units are idle. Therefore your idle time is how much? 14. How is this question? Have you satisfied? So this is the sometime you will get a typicalness in the question. You need to analyze it properly. Okay. So that's why don't forget to take the admission in Unacademy. You will get this kind of boosters in my upcoming classes. Please all of you join in Unacademy. Let us see the next question. Please see. This is your next question. What is the completion time of P3 using SRTF? You see that two processes arrive at 0. Let us take the poll. So poll is started. So 180 seconds I kept. Good work. Good work. Nice. 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 So, any doubt, please give a comment there. Any doubt, friends? You want me to discuss this? Any doubt, Ajay? Those who are online, you want me to discuss, or shall I go to next question? Ajay and many others. So, what is your answer finally, friends? What is the answer? 9. So, please see, answer is supposed to get 9. Yeah. So, all of you, please see that after completion of this, I think so, computer networks is going to start on plus courses. So those who not got the admission, please immediately got the admission in Unacademy, because since starting to ending you supposed to listen. It takes around 50 to 60 hours of computer networks lectures, which consist of many kind of numericals, starting from basics to ending with the computer network cryptography and network security. So don't miss all these courses. These course is available on Plus, maybe this month middle or this month end. So immediately, please, those who not take the admission, immediately get the admission in Academy, get the 10% off, use the referral points also. You can redeem them so that your fees is going to be reduced further. So come to next question. So next question is, this is the next question. So I want to do LRTF one side and a round robin with two other side. So which is going to give lowest average turnaround time. Both you have to do, which is going to give lowest average turnaround time, LRTF as well as round robin 2. So please solve. I will start the poll after few seconds. Now take the poll. So don't worry about my answer. Think properly. This is also a good question. Last 20 seconds, friends. Now you please post your answer. So which one? One or two? Yeah, round robin. Yeah, very nice. Good work. So round robin is the answer. Any other doubt, please? You want me to discuss? I will discuss. So any doubt, friends, please tell me. So can I go to the next question? Yeah. So let's go to next question. So this is our next question. So average waiting time of the processes is 2 milliseconds, and we are using preemptive, that is LRTF algorithm they are following. We want to find what is this Z value when your average waiting time is 2 milliseconds. So what is the Z value? So that your average waiting time of all the processes is going to be 2. Can I say Z is equal to 1? If Z is equal to 1, is it matched with this 2 seconds? Or if Z is equal to 2, is this matched with 2 seconds or not? You need to check, test it. This is a troubleshooting question. Use the option and tell me the answer. Test and guess. So I'm starting poll. Nice, good. Good work, friend. Shiva. So if people have any kind of a doubts in the previous questions, immediately with Telegram, WhatsApp to my number, I can discuss. Or if there is any sufficient time today, I will discuss. So one of the friend asked the previous question, question number 3 to discuss. I will discuss after some time. Very nice. Yeah. So this was your one of your previous gate question. This is very nice. So many people did correct. The answer is Z is equal to 1. So you want me to discuss, friends, this one? So can I go ahead to next question? So Z is equal to 1. So I'm going to next question. This is a very good question. This is so please observe carefully. Very good question. Really, if you people would able to do this, really I will appreciate all of you. So very good question. Please think properly. So they are running SRTF algorithm. This is the first point. So A is going to be scheduled first and A run for 7 units of time. Then process C preempted A and execute 1 unit of time. Then process B preempted C and executed 2 units of time. Please understand. So B preempted A and C preempted B. Still they have not yet got completed. Please think that. Then what would be the minimum burst time of process A and C to satisfy this kind of environment? What would be the minimum burst times of the processes A and C to satisfy this kind of environment? Please analyze the question properly. Any doubt, I will discuss immediately. So see that order of their arrival. First A is arrived, then B preempted, then C is arrived, it preempted. Again, they have to execute back. So what would be the burst time? So this is initially executed 7, this is executed 1, and this is executed 2. So after execution of B processes has completed, B is got completed. So after execution of B has arrived and completed 2 units of time. So C is only run for 1 unit of time. So take the poll now. So small logic is there, bus. Everything is are available and very simple. This is just a small logic. Use mathematical logic. Nice, good work. Very good, Ria, Shiva, superb. You're all good here. Please do subscription in Unacademy if not yet. If you're at, it's a fine. You're all good students. Whoever not joined so far in Unacademy, please join because next my subject classes, computer networks will be handled on plus classes only. So that cannot be done on free of YouTube channels. So you have to give your admission in the month of August only. Third year students and second year student, please do 24-month subscription. Yeah, very nice. So any doubt here, friend? You want me to discuss? I will discuss. Any doubt? Any doubt? So initially the process A, very nice. This is a good question. The process A got executed and he said that 7 units of time. Then process C arrived. And process C preempts A means what? Process C preempts A means process C has got lowest burst time than your A. That's what. So C's burst time is lesser than A's burst time. That's why C is able to preempt A because we are running SRDF algorithm. Therefore, the C got executed 1 unit of time. This is executed up to 7 and it got executed 1 unit of time, that is 8. Then B is preempted means what? B's burst time is, please understand, less than C's burst time and as well as less than your A's burst time. That's why B able to got the chance. Now B got executed 2 units of time, it got completed. Now you can remove the B from the queue. Only two of the processes are left. Who are they? C and A only. I know that and you know that C's burst time is lesser than A's burst time. Therefore C would be processed once again. Minimum I am taking a 1. Then after that the A is going to be get completed. That is 1. So you take that. This is how you say that A requires a minimum 12 and C requires from this particular point to this particular point. So as you're all guessing, your answer is a what? 12 and 4. Okay, friends. So shall I continue to the next question? All of you, please respond because next questions are a bit tougher questions. So come to next question. Do admission in Unacademy to get computer networks lectures and others. Yeah. So this is the seventh question. I will give only 30 seconds time. Only 30 seconds time. Very nice. Good work. So all of you did well. The answer is D. Now let us go to next question. This is a very important question. Another very important question. See the logic. See the logic of the question properly. It is executed based on priority only. This is the first point. Every process starts with priority 0. This is second point. The scheduler keep on reevaluates the process priority at every t time seconds and decide the next process to schedule. This is equal to, take the poll. Jaya, once after class, just WhatsApp to me. Just I will discuss regarding subscription. So very nice. This is very similar to, because waiting and coming back after t units. We know that what is the process it is. That is that is you all guessing. That's correct. That is your round robin. Okay, friends. So let us take next question. So please understand, this is a very easy question to you. Priority scheduling without preemption. Please understand. Priority scheduling without preemption. That's very important. What is the average waiting time without preemption? So 60 seconds time. Please start it. Very nice. Very nice. Ashok Verma. Ashok Verma, are you plus student? Very nice. Good, good, good work. All of you did correct. So your answer is ninth one, 6.25. Let us goes to 10th one. So I need to give the graph. I need to give the graph here because graph is missed. Please observe the graph. No, it is not the graph question. Yeah, directly you can do it. The next question is graph question. See, this is important point. Consider FCFS. If there are any ties among the processes, then these are handled using shorter job first. Find the completion time of your process P6. Bus. Next question is the graph question. Please stay away. Next question you all have to solve. This is a direct question only. If there is any tie that will be handled using shorter job first, what is the completion time of your process P6? So take the poll. Very good. Shiva, Mohan, good work. Abhi, Abhi Jadhav, so very nice. So all of you, very good. Now any doubt you have, tell me. Should I discuss? Should I discuss this? No. So we'll go to next question. Now you see, this question is based on multi-level queue scheduling with feedback system. It's a very good question. Please all of you look at the question properly. Multi-level queue feedback system this is. So process requires 40 burst time units. Time quantum of the current queue is at 2, and each level the time quantum is increased by 5 seconds. Please understand carefully. How many times the job is interrupted and at which queue the job gets completed. This is a multi-level feedback queue system. So take a queue like this. This is your first ready queue. Just I am giving help. This is your next ready queue. As I am using a feedback system, this will inform to this. And the next ready level Q3, and this inform to this. And the next ready level Q4, that will inform to this. And it goes on to ready level, next ready level queues up to n. Now take the poll. how many time the job got interrupted, and at what queue or at which queue the job got finished. Very good, Shiva. So those who are doing well, don't waste your time. Please immediately join in an academy to get the more and more classes of myself. Once again, the DBMS will be a recap, and the computer networks is going to start on a plus closers only. So if you get admission into an academy, then you're going to release all kinds of restrictions. You're eligible to watch anybody's lecture. So my classes also is going to commence on plus. Immediately, please do join. And if you have any doubts regarding subscription, immediately you can chat with me on WhatsApp. I can guide you. Very nice here, all of you. Excellent. So how is this question? Please show your expression. How is this question? All of you. Nice. So should I discuss this or shall I go to next question? Shall I go to next question? Yeah. Come to next question. Yeah. This is the graph based question. Please understand carefully. I am running on multiple processor scheduling. This was I taught in the last YouTube session. Multi-processing. Multiple processors are there. Two CPUs are there. CPU 1, as well as you can make use of CPU 2 also. And there are total 7 processors have arrived at different time units with different kinds of burst times. But you need to follow this graph properly. What is this graph? Please understand. S1 is independent. I am writing I. I stands for independent. S2 and S3 are not independent. After completion of S1 only S2 and S3 is going to start. So they are dependent. They are dependent on S1. Soon after completion of S2 and S3, they become independent, and it also become independent because both can execute two different parallel execution. One is on CPU 1, one is on CPU 2. And next S4 is a dependent. Once after it is executing, then it is independent because it depends on S2. Then after that S5 and S6, they are dependents initially based on S4 and S3. After that they became independent. And finally the last one process which is completely what? Dependent. So using this flow diagram, he is asking use the FCFS scheduling algorithm, and process got executed on two processors because we are using a multi-processor system. He is asking what is the idle time of CPU 1 or CPU 2. So just to start your work, this question is very similar to the last which I was discussed on YouTube session. So please execute. I will give 3 minutes time. Please all of you have to do use a pen and paper. Don't give up. See that if this question comes in gate, what will you do? Think in that aspect. Don't give up. Try it. Last 1 minute. Last 8 seconds. Please post your answer. If you already completed, please post your answer. Please post your answer. Anybody got completed? What is the CPU idleness, friends? CPU 1, how much time it is idle? CPU 1, how much time it is idle? Please, all of you. So your answer is A. Some are guessing answer is C. So Sanjushri, his answer is also A. Any other responses? Please give your response. Even it is right or wrong, please give your response. You need to have that kind of confidence. Whenever you have the answers are unknown, especially fill in the blanks, is supposed to have the confidence. My answer is correct. Then only you can attend all your fill in the blanks questions. So those who are attempted this question, please comment. So Ashok Verma and others are answer is matched. The answer is 8. They are saying. Okay, shall I discuss this? Shall I discuss? Audience, Students, my friends, can I discuss this? On see, tomorrow your class is at 2 p.m. on YouTube, fork and threads. Yeah, I will discuss this. Hold on. So tomorrow our class is on YouTube to 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Is a fork and thread. Don't miss that concept. And tomorrow evening we will do some questionnaire on fork and threads. And the questions which are missed in today's session, there are three more questions are there on multi-processor scheduling that I will discuss tomorrow's class. Having a three processors that I want to discuss in tomorrow evening session along with the fork and threads. Tomorrow evening session is on special class only. Tomorrow afternoon session is on YouTube fork and thread. Don't miss. Watch it on Let's Crack GATE CSE channel. So let me discuss this. Please all of you, those who not watched yesterday's lecture, please do watch once again. Please see that. So there are two processes have come exactly at time 0, that is S1 and S2. So but S2 I cannot run unless and until S1 is got completed because the flow depends on like that. So S2 is going to be pending till S1 got completed. So I am sending S1 first. So you can start with either CPU2 or CPU1, no problem. Just I am starting with CPU1. You can also do start with CPU2 because that is ideal. Please understand. That is ideal because even S2 is got arrived. I cannot able to run the S2 unless and until S1 got completed. Exactly after 2 only, the CPU2 also can be busy and CPU1 also can be continue with the busy of the execution. Now already S2 is there in the queue because it is already arrived, but I have waited till the completion of S1. Now you see, after completion of this S1, S2 and S3 can start. S3 is already in the queue. See that S3 is arrived or not. Please understand. Please understand. S3 is also arrived during that time because exactly at 2 it came. Therefore, what is going to happen? This process and this CPU can able to execute parallelly. Both are ready to start from the 2 units onwards. So here I can push S2 into the CPU2. I can push S3 into the CPU1. Parallel execution I am doing. Now therefore, this, please observe here. One important thing is that I am using FCFS concept. When you are using FCFS concept, we know that preemptions are not going to be allowed. Please understand carefully. Because when you say that preemptions are not allowed, then I cannot able to run S3 and S2 here. This is completely invalid. So therefore, remove this S2 in this and remove this S3 because preemptions are not allowed. So therefore, what is going to happen? Still, I have to run the S1 till the completion of next two more units. So therefore, now S1 got completed successfully and you can remove from the queue because the preemptions are not there. If preemptions are there, then you need to understand carefully. So up to 2 to 4, the CPU2 is also get idle. Please understand. Exactly 4, the S2 I can able to process because S1 is got completed. S2 kept here and I can run S3 also. So how many units S2 and S3 can run as I am using FCFS and that too preemptions are not allowed in that, then what is going to happen? S3 can happily run 2 units of time and the other process can run 6 units of time. Therefore, S2 is running as it is given to CPU2 6 units of time. So up to 10 it able to run. So up to 10 it able to run, but S3 is running only 2 units of time. So please understand carefully. S3 is running 2 units of time. So up to 6 it got run. After that CPU1 idle. But see that CPU2 still busy with S2 other 4 units of time because here you can match there and here up to 6 it's okay. Then this is got still busy in CPU2 but CPU1 it got completed. Please understand, soon after completion of S3, I cannot run S6 because S6 depends on S4. Therefore, what I need to do? So you need to wait till the completion of what? S2 here. Therefore, I cannot run any kind of a show here in this because the S2 should complete exactly. It is going to be get completed by 10. So the next Gantt chart is going to continue like this. Therefore, what is going to happen? Up to 10, the CPU1 has to wait in order to run the next upcoming processes. So exactly 10, here and there, they can continue the execution. So let us take the second Gantt chart here. So this CPU is completely occupied with S2, therefore no idleness there. Exactly 10, they are starting once again. So after that, what is going to happen? So this is arrived and this is also arrived, because both of your arrival times are what? One is at 4 and one is at 6. Now we reach to time 10. Now I can process S4 as well as S5 to any of your CPUs. So if I am processing S5 here and if I am processing S6 here, so here S4 and S5, so you execute S4 and S5 here. Now please see, I cannot execute S5 because S5 depends on S4 here. Therefore, you remove this S5 in this because S5 and S6 depends on S4 only. Therefore, what happened? Whenever you switch on the process to one CPU, other CPU is going to be get idle in this case. So how many units? S4 requires exactly 6 units of time. Up to 16, the CPU1 busy, and up to 16, 10 to 16, the CPU2 is going to be idle in this case. Now, after completion of S4, and this is S2 done, and this is S3 done, now I can run happily S5 and S6. Anyhow, they have got arrived. This is arrived at 8. My timing is 10 to 16. I reached to 16 there and here. Therefore, I can run S5 and S6 parallelly. So, two processes I can able to give now. So, I am giving S5 to here. I am giving S6 to here. So, S5 is required 5 units of time. So, up to 21 it will run. And S6 it requires 3 units of time. That is up to 19 it can run. Now you observe, after S5 and S6, I cannot run S7 unless and until S5 and S6 got completed. Therefore, what will happen? So, till 21, this is also S2 underway. So, therefore, two more units are idle here. So, soon after reaching 21 and 21, please observe carefully. It is not arrived. Understand, it is arrived at 30. 30 in the sense, both are under waiting from 21 to 30. So both are under waiting under 21 to 30 like this. Now you can start either at CPU1 or at CPU2. So if I am running here S7, okay, you run 1 unit of time 31. During that, the CPU is going to be get what? Idle. Now you can see how many units of time they are being idle. Here 4 units are idle. Here 21 to 30, 9 units are idle. Here 1 units are idle. Now you see here 2 units are idle. Here 2 units are idle. Here 6 units are idle. Here 19 to 21, 2 units are idle. 21 to 30, 9 units are idle. That's it, friends. This is how to solve this kind of multiprocessor scheduling algorithm. Okay. So remaining questions we will solve in tomorrow's special class along with the fork and threads. So don't miss any of my YouTube lectures and don't miss any of evening special classes. So this is not answer 8. This is not answer 8 because I am asking CPU1 and CPU2. So your answer is both are having a different idle time. CPU1 idle time as well as CPU idle time. So CPU2 idle time, here 2 units and here 2 units, then here 6 units, then here 2 units and here 9 units. So your answer is avoid none of the above in that. It is a fill in the blank question once upon a time in the GATE examination. Okay friends, so let us meet in tomorrow's YouTube session, and do subscribe and do immediately join in Unacademy for next upcoming lectures of my sessions. Thank you very much to all of you. Subscribe to Unacademy channel.